up, everybody? This is Michael Watson, aka Most Epic, most enthusiastic person in comics, and I'm back again with another night of streaming and doing some art. This is my commitment to getting on here and streaming more, which also puts me in a mode that I have to draw because I have plenty of things to draw, and we just need to get into it. I am going to be joined by a colleague of mine who also is into it, drawing, making comics. Let's bring him on out here. John Stokes, what's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Yeah. All right. So what are you working on, Chief? You said a 75-page horror graphic novel.
So originally it was gonna be a series. Um now I've been talking about this for years, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um it's called Irreconcilable. I can talk about it because I'm if I put it the more I put it out there, the more people ask me about it. It was supposed to be a series, and then I kind of went back and forth about it, and I said, you know what? It's been a long time since I've done a graphic novel, so let me kill myself and do another one. Um, so now it is currently sitting at 75 pages. Uh, I don't know if it'll stay at 75 pages. Honestly, it keeps trending for more. I'm actually going to start drawing it this week.
Okay.
Uh, I haven't decided if I'm actually trying to do so. I might be doing something different with this book. It might look different than all my other books. Um, I'm really, 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 really thinking hard about um, maybe doing black and white.
Oh.
I've never done a black and white book before,
Well,
and I
that
think
definitely will take some of the robust weight off of that project, for sure.
yeah, it's either going to be black and white or I might, take a page from Frank Miller and maybe a splash of color. I don't know. Walking Dead did well. I know some other books, black and white books have done well, and I'm always about stretching as a creator and going to places that I haven't done before. And when you do black and white, you can't hide behind color.
Ooh, with the statement, said can't hide behind cover.
Not that people are hiding behind color. I want to make sure I didn't insult anybody who are out there, but I do think so much of our art, we rely on color and color effects and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. Once I get into the process, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, all right.
What's going on with you, man?
And what's not going on? It's always something. Uh, Trying to get things squared away so we can send out the surveys for the Hotshot Kickstarter.
Okay.
Finish up we got the letters left. The colors all been done. Um, then I am prepping our next Kickstarter, Celestial Pulse and Vigilance, at the
Okay.
same time. Well, we're not going to do both Kickstarters at the same time. We're just prepping them both at the same time and getting the next Hotshot book ready for Kickstarter as well. Trying to gather my forces right now. This is the a cover I'm going to do for Vigilance for one of the variant
Nice.
covers, inspired by that Static cover, that Static and Superman cover, that Cyclops and Ryu pose. I
Okay.
absolutely love it. I think it's great here. Oh
That's
my
pretty cool, man.
goodness. But just out here grinding, making these books. At my first day of class today, which went
Oh,
very
that's
well, I think.
congrats, congrats.
Thank you. And man, I'm just trying to make these comics, trying to make these comics pop.
Aren't we all, man? Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Honestly, this script has been the hardest script I've ever written in my life.
Really?
I've never written horror before. Um, I thought I could just jump right in and treat it like I treat superhero books, but it's a different beast. I can't use the same tricks that I use for superhero books.
Hmm. Why's that?
Well, a lot of things. Well, one of the things that because I was writing it in the beginning, I was writing it like a movie,
Hmm.
and I realized like you can't do jump scares in comics. So really, everything is, um, you know, how do I put this? Everything is in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Atmosphere, your setting, the visuals. So now, like, I find myself pushing things and doing things like, what is the most disturbing thing I can think of? Which has been a really weird headspace to get into.
I believe that.
It's just flexing different muscles, creative muscles that I didn't flex before. I haven't, and I've been doing a lot of research, quote unquote research,
Okay.
uh, by watching different horror movies and looking at the formulas they use. One of the things I've kind of really learned about horror, mostly a lot of modern horror, is the pacing. Like uh, the story, I've been using it in my head. It usually goes weird thing happens, normal, 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 inch of weird thing, everything goes crazy, and then end.
Um, so, what kind of stuff have you been doing using for your research? What kind of movies you been watching for your research?
I just finished rewatching Sinners.
Okay.
Um, I've watched From Dusk Till Dawn is one of my favorite movies. Of course, I saw Obsession. So Obsession, I kind of was influenced by that.
Hmm.
Hereditary was a great movie.
Ooh, I do not like those movies. I mean, not they're not bad movies. They're
No,
just
I know. We
I'm a
know.
pop. You know what I'm saying?
You and Danny.
Hey, my man said Hereditary. I couldn't say nothing about that. That movie is freaky
Like,
scary.
yeah, like and then, the other part is like you got to really care about the characters.
Hmm.
So, really finding a way to, my big formula is you got to have something you like and something you dislike and something that's funny about your character. And I
So
use it for
in
everything.
your head, you think you have to care about that character. Because
Oh no,
most
you
movies,
have to. Otherwise, you don't care if they die.
well, I kind of feel like well, I mean, obviously you're the one doing the research, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's the trend. Is that these movies are just slaughterhouse movies to kill everybody and watch these fantastical ways that they all die, and then even the character that you want to win, they still get screwed in the end somehow, some way, or not, so nobody makes it out.
It depends on the book. It depends on the movie you're watching. Depends on the book you're reading.
Okay.
I also been reading. I have like over here. I've got what 19 volumes of The Walking Dead. I don't have any more. I tapped out.
And
Not that I didn't like it. It's just a lot of money.
oh yeah, yeah.
So I've been reading that. Alan Moore's Swamp Thing is a favorite of mine. Preacher. Preacher has been one of my biggest influences. I don't know if you've ever read it, but it's
Preacher.
fantastic
Yes,
book.
yes, I have.
Fantastic book. Um, yeah, I'm kind of heads down. I finished the Strong book, but I'm still weighing my options on a new printer because you know, Comics
Oh,
Wellspring is.
Comics Wellsprings got you too.
Oh, yeah, I was one of the first ones they got. I was one of the first ones that called it quits on them. So, but I think there's a local printer here in Connecticut that when I get to the spot or when I get to the place to do it, I'm gonna go check them out and see if they I've seen a little bit of their work
Mm-hmm.
and it looked okay. It looked okay, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of my old books and I'm gonna go to them and I'm gonna be like, can you do this? And if they can, it's kind of a game changer for me because now I don't have to pay for shipping. I can just go pick up my books.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
So we'll see.
Yeah, I miss having a local printer. Uh, Definitely used to uh, work with Page by Page. They were great, and literally 20 minutes away from my house.
Beautiful thing.
And I could help out with the books if I needed to. It was really nice.
Are you doing any shows coming up?
Yeah. I got a couple. I got Cincinnati. I got into Cincinnati Expo, but I didn't get the invite, the email that told you I got the table.
Hmm.
And like the guy emailed me last week, like, hey, if you need an extension or something like that, reach out to this email because you got in. I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize I got in, and I sent the email to the email they gave us, and no one responded back to me. And so I did the first one. He's like, oh yeah, there is no, like, I was trying to see if there was a time limit and see if I can get an extension, but then he was like, there kind of that's not the table. It's first come, first serve now. And I'm like, well, why did you say in the initial email that you can get an extension if you emailed this email that never responded back to me? So, uh, just trying to hold out to see if I can get the funds for that show.
I know about that.
And but I'm in for 5 Star Con Middletown. I got GalaxyCon Columbus and Detroit Black Gauge of comic and manga next month.
I don't think I've ever heard. Have I heard of that one?
Uh,
Do they do two shows, right?
yeah, this show gets mixed up with that show. They're not the same show. You know
Okay.
who Andre Betts is?
Yes.
It's his show.
Oh, okay. I thought his happened already. Hmm.
I'm actually gonna have him on Chat and Draw to promote his show. And then I'll be out there.
He told me about it. I just honestly I've only done one multi-day show this year, which is not normal for me. But
Well, I feel like
it's kind of a reset year for me.
yeah, I kind of feel like you've been doing a lot of building, more comic making than traveling the show. And that takes
Yeah, this year definitely finishing up the Strong book was crazy. Um, and then I'm been negotiating for another project that I'm not really ready to talk about yet, but um, it hopefully it'll be a big deal.
Okay.
But we'll see at this point. But yeah, this graphic novel, I've been writing this script for like 3 months now. I've never written a script that long.
What is it the length of the story that's adding to that time for you, or is it the fact that you are writing something that you don't normally write?
I don't normally write horror, number one, yes. But it's also a pretty weighty and complex story, at least for me. Just there's different layers to it. I'm trying to put different layers to it, I should say. So I'll write a scene and then I'll step away from it and then I'll think about it and then I'll be like, yeah, we gotta switch that up. And then, or I write a scene and then I'll write another scene later on, and then I think about, oh, okay, wait, I can come back and connect that to that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's crazy. I've done the other graphic novel I did was 70 pages. But it was
how long ago was that though?
Say what?
How long ago was that though when you did that last graphic novel?
Man, my son was 1.
Mm.
So he's 7. So that was a while ago. But that story, in my opinion, was more fully formed in my head.
Okay.
So when it just came out in the script, it just flowed out. This one has had so many different permutations that, like I said, originally it was like a ongoing series. It was like I was going to do 20 issues of it. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll do a mini series, like a 4-issue mini series.
Mm.
And then I was like, we'll do the graphic novel. So I've cut out whole storylines and characters, just stripped away everything until I got like a really good story. Not that it wasn't a good story before, but
you're shaking,
yeah. Hey, I gotta go, man.
Oh, okay.
All right, man. I'll try and come back on if I can.
Okay, cool, man.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that just means we're gonna throw on the music. Let's try chill tonight. Let's try chill. There was something else here. Oh, I wanted to check how this looks on TikTok. Yeah, I wanted to see how this looks on the TikTok. I always forget how to search. Don't that dot mean live? So I'm not streaming on TikTok right now? Or I'm not, TikTok. I should be streaming on TikTok. Like, what the heck? Unable to connect. You want to use this damn TikTok account because that's where a lot of people are, and I feel like sometimes it's more hassle than what it's fucking worth. But yeah, so I was having issues with vigilance yesterday, and ended up being able to work those issues out. I'm much more satisfied with her body now. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm happier with how her body looks now. Fits better on the page. I am much more satisfied with this now. I think the problem bothered me because there's so much detail in Alyssa's costume. Because really, she's just wearing regular clothes, and I got Vigilance in this outfit. It's very streamlined. I don't like Vigilance's eyes, so I'm trying to work on that some more. So yeah, I've been seeing I put up some TikTok videos for. I've been seeing some discourse about people wanting to go see Avengers Endgame. This one video I saw, the streamer was like, it costs $30 to go see this Endgame encore movie. You think I'm gonna pay $30 for 2 minutes of new scenes? I was like, well, first off, it's like 6 minutes, but I had to look it up, and apparently it's 4 minutes. Second off, it must be $30 where you're at, and that sucks for you. It's not $30 for everybody else, because when I looked up the tickets, because I'm going, and I wanted to see how much the tickets cost. When I looked them up in my area, those tickets were $13 to go see it. And lastly, people go see movies that have been re-released all the time. How many people went to go see Endgame? Not Endgame, but James Cameron's dumbass Avatar movie that I can't stand. So many people went to go see that again. It was re-released like 3 times in the theaters, and people were still back to see it. They re-released Back to the Future. No new footage. People still went to go see it. They do it all the time. People will go back in to go see the movie because they enjoy going to go see movies and they love that particular movie. But then you're going to add 4 more minutes of content in it and directly connect it. I don't know why I did that. Directly connect it to Avengers Doomsday. Yes, people are going to go see it. Is everyone going to go see it? No. And that's all right. It's not for everyone. And yet, is it a cash grab by Marvel and Disney? Yes. But also, with them adding new scenes, it's also their opportunity to connect the movie more to Avengers Doomsday. As people have said, there's no build-up. Why should we be excited about this? The first Avengers movie had so much build-up. It was 10 years, and we were ready for it. And this new movie doesn't have it. This new movie doesn't have it because Kang got arrested, and then they fired him, and they had to change the direction, and then they got all of the Fox, stuff. So it's like they had to change the plan, and now because we can do this, they can revisit Endgame. They can add new footage to Endgame. They can make it connect a bit more. And what are we complaining for? Either you're gonna go see it or you're not. Either you want to be a part of the journey or you don't. I'm here for it. Stuff like that. I said, what was the other thing? I knew it. I knew that was gonna cover the whole thing. I don't know why, because those 2 items that should be closed off. Oh yeah, so no, it may be $30 for like the high def Infinity Vision version of it, or what the hell. Not there it goes. But there are regular ticket prices to go see Endgame. I remember when I put this line here to completely close off this object, so when I can just drop my color in here and just keep it moving. Now I'm super curious as to I can't believe everything that because there's a lot of stuff said about this movie what it was not going to be, and it looks like some of those things are false, which is crazy because how can you tell what's true? Which it looks like Marvel and them, they have to make up these lies to throw people off the scent. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Remember when they first announced that Robert Downey Jr. was being Doomsday, and they said he's a Victor Von Doom. He's not a Tony Stark variant or anything like that. There's like this Fantastic Four and Victor Von Doom share no history. And now more content coming out with the trailers and stuff. The Fantastic Four absolutely know who Victor Von Doom is. They have a relationship. They have a past history. It's looking more and more like that Tony Stark is a variant. We have the key phrase of Doom saying, "You're all living stolen lives," and now it's time to give them back. Something that happened with. There's so many things that the Avengers did. The Avengers was out here just doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. Without thinking about obviously the ramifications of it all. So I just, and then it got leaked that potentially Spider-Man and Doc Ock are going to fight the X-Men in the conversions, and I'm just like, man, would y'all stop it? They're just damn. That would have been like. I hope the only reason I hope it's not true is because that's spoilers for me. And I would have loved to go into the movie theaters and just seen that. Why do I keep doing that? I need to stop. And I would have loved to go into the movie theaters and just, if that's true, to see that fight with Spider-Man. Now, I'm not crazy about these eyes. Alright, I'm gonna bring this down. And then I'm gonna do a new one on top. His eyes don't look like I'm trying to. Brian, what's up, man? How you doing? So out here doing this good work, man. Working on a variant cover for Vigilance. I don't know what cover letter this is going to be. But it's one of the covers for Vigilance number 5. How are you doing tonight, man? We don't want to go to that again. I don't think that works. That absolutely does not work. try to be lazy. Not lazy. I'm trying to be efficient. Say that. Oh, thank you. So obviously, you can tell this is inspired by the static cover joining Teen Titans, the new Titans. This is the second part of a crossover with Alyssa, and so they'll be wrapping things up in this one. I figured this would be a nice little plug. I'm giving this shit away for my copy of that new Titans movie touchdown too. Yeah, I'm waiting for my copy too. I saw apparently some people were selling that bad boy online. Got like $300 for it. It's a very dope cover, and I just love that it's so exclusive. Really digging what the Ink Alliance is doing. Oh, I feel better about that eye. Yeah. The first set of eyes was not working for me. But this one, yeah. What are you attached to? Oh, I see. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Love working with layers. 273.15. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun with that static art. That static poster. Okay. All right. It looks like we have everything else closed off on her. Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. Now to apply the hair. 315 for that cover. Ew. I think there's only 100. There's only 100 of that cover that was made. There's only 100 of those covers. And they only went to 10 shops. That's wild. It's wild work. All right, Vigilance, what color we're gonna do this hair in? Oh shoot! I need to erase these other eyes. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Isn't it? Yeah, well, getting Stanford on it too. Hey man, I'm just gonna carry it around with me in plastic. If Stanford's at a show that I'm at, definitely get him to sign. Come on, merge selected layers. Yeah, man. I mean, it was just a fucking dope idea. Go back to that. I wonder. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Just found a mochi brush. I'm very excited. All right, but first I need to figure out the hair situation here. Mm. Mm. Oh, no. We need to do this on its own layer. Ah. Man, I gotta hurry up and check out that Green Lanterns episode. It's getting really good reviews. I saw the first episode. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I love the dynamic between Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. If there's an artist watching, there's a better way to do this hair. Please let me know. Because I separate the hair into its own layer, own shape, so I can do fills it easier and coloring easier and comb it out, feather it easier. Because it's in its own shape. But hair. Yeah, yet to begin my con journey. Hey man, you gotta just dive in and do it. Because if you're trying to figure out everything you need and to prep for it, you're never not really going to be ready for a con, man. You just need to go out there and experience it, so you can start getting yourself together. Where are you stationed at, man? On the map. Where are you? Oh, Javon's back in. What's up, Javon?
Got about 5 more minutes.
No, you're cool, man.
Dig in. Finish the last 3 pages.
Oh, you're on the last 3?
No, these last 3 pages.
Oh, okay.
I wish. I just rewrote a whole scene, man. So the good thing is I rewrote the scene, and then I had from a previous draft, I had an idea that I wanted. So I'm gonna reuse the idea.
Huh?
So it makes it easier.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with reusing ideas, man, and branching out on them.
But I think next year, I was talking about Comic-Con. Next year, I think I'm going to go crazy again, if I can.
What does define go crazy, Javon? Define.
1 to 2 big shows a month,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna do the other 2 weeks smaller local shows. Like
Oh, so you're talking about 3 or 4 shows a month?
yeah, go crazy.
All right.
I mean, I'm already trying. I'm gonna try and do BlurredCon. They let me in. We'll see.
Take that off.
I need to apply for Seattle Comic Con. Actually, I should do that while I'm on the phone with you right now. Or Emerald City, I should say.
Yeah, I haven't done Emerald City. I want to do Emerald City.
Me neither.
Brian, you're in PA. See, I need to get out to the Motor City show in Pittsburgh. Is what I need to do. I need to get out to your side of town.
That too. Let me see if it's closed. It looks like it's not open yet. Or is it closed? Oh, that's weird.
All right, we got our hair separated. Add a little more.
Who's the other character?
It is another character's name is Alyssa, created by Alyssa Sanchez. She's in our Cypher book, but we introduced her in Vigilance number 3, or 4 rather, and it's a 2-part story arc, so it's wrapping up in issue 5.
Someone was just asking, how do I multitask? How do I write and do other stuff at the same time?
What was your answer?
I've written the scene like 1 billion times before I even sit down. So
there we go. State machine circumstances on the hand. Oh, let's try this out now that I have it. I just found. This is how you know I am a geek. I just found a brush that does speed streaks.
what's a speed streak?
Like when you're drawing a hand in motion.
I just be using the blur tool.
I'm a big fan of how they do it in mangas, so I'm a little addicted to that. Oh wait! So I'm about to try it out on this hand, and I just have the biggest smile on my face, like, oh, it's gonna be good.
I think next year, well, maybe not this year, but next year I'm gonna try and make an effort to develop some sort of affection for manga and anime.
What do you mean?
Because I don't get it now. I haven't seen an anime or a manga that captures my attention.
Oh,
that's cool.
yeah, that's so that's the good for me. I know it's not like that with everybody, but
That's pretty cool.
for me, there's a manga / anime out there for everybody. The shitty part is that you have to find it, and it's so much. There's so much out there. It's hard as shit to find it. A lot of times you stumble across it because, and sometimes it's stuff in shows that you don't like, that you watch and like you don't like it, but that's because you didn't meet the right character or see the right moment that pulled you in. Because I remember the first time I watched Naruto, I was trying to see what all that hype was about with Naruto, and I watched the beginning episodes and I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. But a couple weeks later, I was channel surfing and Rock Lee was fighting a character from Naruto, and I was like, oh god, what is this? This is dope. And it's Naruto. And so Rock Lee is what pulled me into the show and opened up my eyes to the rest of it. But everybody's different, you know.
I'm gonna see. I might leave it up to social media. Be like, y'all send me something. Tell me what I should watch. And maybe I'll like live stream it or live or review it. Not critique, review, for those that don't know the difference.
Hey, that, sir. That's that. Put it on that thinking cap right there.
Might do that. I'm trying to be more active in social media next year too. That's actually a really cool effect.
Thanks. I've been looking for a brush like this for a minute.
What program is this? Procreate?
Clip Studio.
Clip Studio. Is that the one you got paid for? Or you got paid for both of them?
Mm-hmm. This is a one-time payment though. This is the one normally goes on sale a whole lot.
Does it only work for iPads?
No, Procreate is the only one that works for iPad. Procreate is, I mean, if you got an iPad, Procreate's great, right? And it only is $13. And I will put Procreate up against Photoshop any day, any day. That's what I drew Hotshot 10 in. Yeah. I'm liking this brush. I'm liking this fucking brush. But that's why I drew Hotshot.
You gotta do the rest of the arm, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do some of it. I did Hotshot 10 in Procreate on my iPad, and then no, I think I did. Yeah, 11 and 12 and 13 I did on Clip.
Okay.
Yes. That is what I have been needing. Yeah, so and I still think, like, you know, there's still things that you know, I can do better traditionally, but I really want to get good, you know, digitally here, because this is it's a game changer. Because I carry my iPad everywhere I go, and I can just pull it out and just start working on whatever I need to work on.
Yeah, that's the big selling point for me. I mean, the thing is I don't have an iPad. So, but I'm trying to wrap my brain around not having like a piece of paper in front of me and flipping it around and
See, look, I can flip it around.
I know, but it's I think once I figure out how to use the I know they have like a tool for perspective, right?
Yeah, I haven't figured out what that full tool is for Clip Studio yet, but Procreate has it, and I know how to use that one.
So how do you do perspective in Clip Studio?
Well, there's a button I can hold. Like, I can do my 3-point perspective, but like there's a button I can hold if I want to make. So like if I get ready to press down here and hold this button, of course you won't do it now. You're an asshole. Oh, there we go.
Hold on.
So, and if I hold that button, this allows me to make straight lines.
Oh, you just do that. You just do the traditional way.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brian said they have screen. What's up,
I
Martha?
saw that. I might invest in that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about investing in it too.
Like that might make the transition a lot easier for me.
All right, let's erase these original pencils. Ooh, I love it. Oh, I can't wait to do this on the next issue. They gave me a superpower. And then we're gonna bring her back up. The only other thing now I need to do is just render out the hair. I want to tweak this tattoo some more. I don't. That's just a placeholder. I'm not necessarily crazy about it. Fun times making comic books. Lonzo, thanks for joining the chat.
Lonzo. I'll say, like, not doing a lot of shows this year. Like, I miss, the community. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of y'all this whole year, which is, it's new. Normally, I see at least, I think I've seen you like once a year in person.
Yeah, when you were hitting them.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you at least once a year of the last 3 years because you were doing the Fan Expo stuff for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still doing it?
Haven't done anything lately with them. Just whenever they give me the call. So have you seen Brand New Day?
I did. I loved it. Probably. I'm trying not to be one for hyperbole, but I gotta say, like, it might be the best live action version of Spider-Man ever. Like, I mean, I'm trying to rack my brain. My son actually he's in a Spider-Man. He's in the Spider-Man phase again. He was in one before. Now the movie put him back in it again. And I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. Like, I've rewatched Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. I've rewatched Amazing and Spider-Man 1 and 2, and of course I've seen, like, to me, this was the most pure version of Spider-Man.
Hey man, don't get me talking. I be trying to tell these cats out here. Ain't nobody hearing. Ain't nobody hearing. There are people hearing me. I'm lying, but there's these random blips of nah, it wasn't good. It really didn't hit the way y'all are saying it hit. Shut up. That movie hit every way it was supposed to hit.
I have a theory about it.
You got a theory?
My theory is when something is different, people can't process it well. And then it takes time for it to hit with some people. Think about, like, Captain America, the First Avenger.
Okay.
Came out, a lot of people were like, I like it, it's okay. 5 years down the line, people were like, oh, I loved it. It was great. It was like, I think sometimes when you do something new or you do something different, it just takes people a little bit of time to catch up. And the fact that they didn't use like a traditional, Spider-Man villain as the main antagonist, probably kind of mess with people's heads a little.
I can see that. Yeah, I'm good. I can see that a little bit. I hear what you're saying. It just and people will disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. I just feel like Marvel set up such a great roadmap because I didn't read Spider-Man when I was a little kid, so I didn't get to see the Spider-Man comics. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of that stuff came out before I was even born, but I didn't get to see any of those stories where he was just a kid in high school being Spider-Man. I didn't get to see any of that, but I just had 3 whole movies that gave me that. That gave me a Peter Parker in high school that showed feats that measured right along what a high school kid with superpowers should be doing, because he didn't completely win his fights. He barely won them, and he won them with his his mind, and he had great feats of strength that he showcased. And then he's fighting with the Avengers in these other flicks, and you get the brand new day. He's a fucking machine. He's because like in the first movie, the bank robbery thugs, he fumbled that. He was dropping the ball and everything, and that was big damage. Bank robbers, thieves, and stuff. It's nothing for him. Easy. You know what I'm saying? I just love how they built all that up in there. Brian, yes. Hotshot is currently in a new costume in our new story arc, so you can check it out. Hotshot 13, 14, he gets a new costume. So that is coming out. It's being lettered right now. We already had the Kickstarter for it. We do have late pledges available on there, but he is in a new costume. And then we are working on our action figures, and we're finally getting closer to solving our action figure problem. And people don't know what they like until they love it. Exactly, Brian. You see what Brian? People don't know what they like until they love it.
Well, the thing I think people don't understand, and this might be because I'm a nerd, I'm a little bit of a comics historian. I feel like Marvel, these 4 movies, I feel like they're just doing Marvel team up. I don't know. Do you ever right? Yeah, like they're doing Marvel team up. And it's almost like if you didn't grow up in that era where you saw Spider-Man team up on a monthly basis, like with everybody, then you're like, why are these heroes always showing up in his movies? And I was like, dog, we got 5 movies of Spider-Man by himself.
5, yeah. See?
5.
Look, I'm not trying to start a fight, but if you know Javon and I's history, there are not a lot of times we agree on shit. And I'll tell you right now, there have been 5 things we agreed on in this conversation. And right now, one of those things is I'm tired of my heroes being alone and they live in the same city. 5 movies of Spider-Man doing all that work by himself. All right, great. I've seen it. I'm done with that. But you got the Hulk, you got Punisher, you got Daredevil, you got the X-Men, you got the Avengers, you got the Fantastic Four, all in the jurisdiction of New York. Can you tell me ain't nobody gonna run down there and help?
But you know the irony of that is, Mike, the same people complaining about it are probably the same people that were complaining in the first few Avengers movies and were like, where are the rest of the Avengers every time something happened? So I don't listen to people no more. Like all these folks complaining about Lanterns, like it ain't the best show on TV right now. Come on, man.
And that Lanterns is pretty good, man. It is pretty good.
And everybody's like, oh, it's too grounded. It's supposed to be cosmic. I'm like, dog, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all need to go read Hard Traveling Heroes.
Hey, man, people forget. Iron Man was grounded. Iron Man was grounded as hell. Yep. And every time Iron Man came out, it expanded a little bit more. To the fact where everything now is nanotech. Like they eased us into that, and they slowly slid the comic book stuff in there, like the comic, you know, I don't know what the word I want to say, but the energy of a comic.
Yeah,
They slowly integrated into it.
Listen,
and that was the right. It was the right thing to do because first you get Iron Man in a very practical suit, where it's bigger, it's bulkier. He's fighting one robot, one other armored guy, and that one's huge. It's very much RoboCop 2, which one of my favorite movies.
I just watched RoboCop 1.
Did you?
Like last week.
And then we get Iron Man 2, where he is, he teams up with another Iron Man, another War Machine, and they're fighting a bunch of drones. And Iron Man can call the suit to him. Then we get Iron Man 3, where he has 50 Iron Man suits that he can control from his one suit. Like the level of step up to get us into this comic world was very good. And freaking I feel like James Gunn is doing the same, not the same thing, but he's hitting that same kind of avenue. And you guys, you got to give James Gunn time to cook. We got to give him time to cook. He's trying, and he's not trying to rush it, and that's part of my issue. Everyone's rushing him, but in the beginning, said you better take his time. You better lay this out. We want each character to get a movie, and then introduce them, and then bring the jail in. And James Gunn is doing that, and y'all still mad at him.
I think there's certain individuals out there that just like to complain, man. That's just all they do. They complain about everything that is put on TV. Again, I grew up with Mantis. And
you say Mantis?
Yep. Yeah. Meteor Man. Like, y'all couldn't survive. Y'all couldn't survive back then. Y'all wouldn't know what to do with yourselves. Like, I had Mantis and I was happy for it. I still love Mantis. If I could get the rights to Mantis, I got a hell of a comic book.
I remember Mantis. I had to settle for him.
Oh, we all did. Listen, I suffered through Daredevil on a playing in a playground with Electric. All right, like
that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all don't know how it really is.
They have no idea what these streets is like, man. For
real. Brian said I've been rewatching Static Shock on Tubi. Hey, that Static Shock show was revolutionary when it came out when we were kids. You watch that now, man. I can't get through an episode.
You know what? I haven't seen a lot of episodes of Static Shock. It was kind of after my time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to say when did Static Shock come out? 2000. I was in college.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was not watching Static Shock. I didn't even hold you.
Oh shoot. That's terrible. I was in college in 2000. I thought Static Shock looked so static. The cartoon looked so crappy. I thought that shit was when I was a kid.
And you want to know the crazy part, Mike? I was in art school, and I still ain't know what was going on. I just wasn't watching cartoons like that back then. The only cartoon I was still watching at the time was Simpsons.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I missed it. I missed that whole era. Wow, that came out in 2000. Wow. That's crazy. I ain't even think about that. That's the first time I looked that up.
We've seen like Carmen likes to watch Saturday morning cartoons and stuff in the kitchen, like when she's cooking. And I just remember seeing that on there. I was like, man, this looks terrible. Because it's like Voltron. I love Voltron. And I tried to take my kids on that journey with the old cartoon. And while we were 5 minutes in, and I turned it off, I was like, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to ruin it for me. Because if I watch this, I'm going to tear it apart and I'm hating it.
You know what I watched recently? that actually didn't. And my cousin told me he was like, it holds up pretty well. Pirates of Dark Water.
I am not surprised by that.
I was like, it's still pretty good.
Okay, Vigilance with your wig split, baby.
Yeah, that token black energy they gave Static's character is wild. Honestly, I've only seen maybe 3 or 4 episodes total.
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot! You know what I need to do? I need to hit the save, please. In a minute.
I'm a little worried here. I'm checking the numbering on these pages, and this looks like a lot more than 75.
Oh shit!
I might have to relook at this. This doesn't look right. I'm at 75, and it's at least. I'm gonna have to cut some of this down. The tough part about writing scripts is like, what do you keep and what do you get rid of?
Yeah. Like right now, I'm trying to work on the plot for Vigilance's origin story. She's got issue 6 will be the end of her third story arc. Issue 7, we're gonna go back to her past and reveal what happened on her planet. And I'm trying to run the numbers on that and figure out like how she gets into the situation, what is the big thing, because I need to know what that is for our crossover that we're doing with all of our books, where our version of our big bad Thanos is coming, because it's going to be relevant to her character development in that arc. So I need to figure it out. So have you ever seen Vox Machina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vox Machina. I just finished season 4. And
wait, what did you say? Did I say
Vox Machina?
Oh no, I have no idea what that is. I thought you said Ex Machina.
Oh, okay. Vox Machina is a animated show on Amazon Prime. It is based off of a tabletop group that plays tabletop gaming. It's about their what's the word? Their adventure that they play in the story-based game, and they turned it into a cartoon. So their campaign, it's their entire campaign, and then they turned it into a cartoon that they animated. And this is like a crazy story with some twists and turns. So, and that's one of the things I'm trying to figure out the twist for Vigilance. So I definitely understand like what do you keep, what do you get rid of. It's a hard balance.
Yeah, this is I'm at 80 something pages. I don't know how that happened.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
I don't know how that happened.
The Power Rangers definitely had some cringe moments.
That's another thing. I missed all of that Power Ranger stuff, man. I think I watched the first season. Wait, did the first season have the Green Ranger?
I want to say yeah.
I remember the first season. After that, I was out.
What are you talking about? Wait. What are you talking about? Speed past what, Brian? Yeah, because we went back and watched some of the Power Ranger stuff, and their seasons were really long. I think at most they got two or 3 seasons, and then they switched it up, maybe. Because then they switched it up every season. So I want to say we got 1 season with the original Rangers, and then we got a 2nd season when they switched out the Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger.
I'm I'm really at 80 something pages. This is insane.
There it is. Here. So,
I'm gonna have to cut this stuff up.
are you going to get an editor on this, or is it just you?
I'm thinking about it. At this particular point in time, yes, I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna finish. I think I might do that. I might just finish it, just finish it, and then let it be its thing, and then give it to somebody to read, and then we'll see.
Oh yeah, Brian. Sometimes I really forget how the algorithm sucks on Facebook and stuff. But the 8 titles at FSK, we're doing our first crossover with all of our books. So like all of our characters always intermingle and mix, and so I don't call it a crossover when we just have like 5-star pop up and hot tub, something like that, because these characters work together. So that's going to happen. But this is an actual story that we're writing with the intention of part 1 is in Hotshot 24, part 2 is in 5-star, part 3 is in Heroes, part 4 is in Vigilance, part 5 is in Spider Squirrel. So far, going through, and then the final chapter is in Hotshot 25. So we have a big bad villain coming called Manifest. We actually just launched his capsule in Hotshot 13. And we have a countdown to when Manifest arrives to Earth.
All right, man. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna do one last read of this and then go to bed.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Let me know next time, man.
Okay.
Peace.
All right. Later. All right, so the Travis Gibbs story is the kickoff to the Gauntlet. So Travis Gibbs' story starts off on Hotshot 14, where Hotshot faces a new villain every single issue, leading up to issue 23, where it'll wrap up with Brian writing that issues 22 and 23, and that'll wrap up the Gauntlet. Every issue, a different writer. Every issue, a different villain. That leads us to issue 24. That'll be part 1 of the Manifest, which is Zero Event Emergence. See, I'll be online talking about this stuff, and see, everybody don't be getting it. So I need to keep talking about it. Damn, bro, can't wait till I can get dressed with my script outfit. I don't think I'm at that point yet, Brian. I'm still trying to figure out how to get there, bro. Alright, just checking the messages here. And this is why I do the hair completely separate on its own layer, so I can do stuff like this because I can select this now. It's easier for me to select, and just go in here and start combing out this hair. I don't have to be cautious. I can just go in, adjusting my brush. I love talking about this stuff. This is the juice stuff, but I'm a fanboy at the end of the day too. Oh, me too, man. Me too, absolutely. Oh, that hair is bringing them to life. I love it. Yeah, but I definitely agree. I love talking about this stuff. Trying to put it all in motion and stuff like that. We got our crossover with Dinner Get Quick and Ace Blade happening in the next issue of Hot Shot. That Travis Gibb is starting us off with a really, really dope villain for Hot Shot to face. And that story is really good too. I love what we're talking about. The subject of that story is what really made me excited about Travis coming on board to write it. And then that wasn't just doing this gauntlet thing wasn't always the intention. Because Travis had that script written for me for a while before we were able to finally get to it, and he was just like, he was tired of waiting of seeing it happen, and he was like, "Hey man, let's figure out what we need to do this," and put me on with Brian Wolf, who was an awesome artist. And issue 14 of Hot Shot was the first time I'm not drawing the book. We've still been working on Kid, Kuma, still waiting on more line work, but it's my first, so we're going to give it all the love we can. I'll show you some of the new pages on the way. Oh, please do. But what I would like you to remember is that your comic book is never going to be perfect. Not if you don't get it out. You got to get that first book done and out so you know what it feels like to get something done. To have your book finished so you know what that feels like, know what that experience is, and then whatever you learn from that first book, you apply it to the next one. Because the more you come out with the book, Brian, the better you're going to get at putting out books. You're going to learn shortcuts. You're going to learn things that took you a long time to do, and you're going to learn how to shorten it up. You're going to get faster at making the book. You're going to be faster at coloring, faster at drawing, so you can put that craft and care into it. But you still have to find a range where you say, all right, this is good. Let's get it going. All right. Because that's something that I ran into when I first started making my books. And I kept drawing pages over and over again because the previous page now looked better, or the page I was drawing looked better than the rest of the pages. And it would make me go back and redraw until Victor came over my house and was like, what the hell are you doing? Where's the book at? And I'm like, why isn't this book finished yet? You've been working on it for so long. I was like, I know, but like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. He's like, where is that? I'm like, it's here. It's on the wall. What are you talking about? He was like, what do you mean it's on the wall? All this is the book. I only wrote 22 pages. And because I had drawn like literally page 1, I had drawn it like 5 times. Because I was trying to make, because like page 3 looked way better than page 1. I'm like, oh, it's got to be perfect. So let me go back and redraw this page. Yeah, that graphic character and that whole thing was pretty appealing. It is. Travis is a great story writer, and like I said, this concept for the story is something he's very passionate about. And it's always good when you get a passionate writer about a subject. And I just so happen to get lucky to get Travis to write this issue for us. Mr. Gravel's a very interesting character, and he's in the character that you're gonna see. Again, we're gonna be, we're building up the gallery of villains for the Freestyle Comics universe. These characters aren't just gonna be characters that Hotshot has to deal with. The rest of Freestyle Comics is going to deal with them too. I'll tell you right now, I am very happy with how this damn hair is coming out. I'll tell you that. Go ahead and save it. Yeah, buddy. Oh no, hair not done. Hair not done. Oh no! So I just did all that work and made a very crucial mistake. I drew it on the wrong layer, y'all. So when I go to fill this with color, I don't want to. I'm not going to do that again. That's crazy. It is what it is. Yeah, it's been on my mind a lot. I just want to be done. All the pages sketched out, just waiting on the artist mostly. Ouch! Oh hell. Yeah, we've all done it. I don't think we're ever gonna not do it. Like, it's always gonna happen at some point. Alright, well, either way it goes, her hair is done. Her hair looks fantastic. I have some detail to the hair when I get done inking it. So, I have to kind of cheat when I ink with this because I've done this in color. And I got these things on their layers, so I just would select the lines and I just drop black over them. It's a extra little step because, like, I spend so much time drawing these figures. These are good. These are inks, but I prefer to draw in color. Helps me keep track of the drawing, but when I'm drawing the color. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. So we're gonna save that. Now, luckily in Vigilance's case, I did do everything right there to separate it. So I would fill this hair here with one color and then put that on top. And I'll go back through this some more. A little bit of some highlights in there. But I think I had a lot of fun with this because, Vigilance's face is all like, so what are we doing here? What is this? And she's all like, just hold out your hand, hold out your hand. And she's at the fire coming off her and she's about to give her that booyah that. Booyah spray. So let's see what layers I need to keep and which ones I need to get rid of. Alright, so let's visual to the body. And for the most part, it's like everything is closed off here. No, that's the hair fill. That's her hair outline. Alyssa's swords. Alyssa's body. I don't know what that is. That's where the hair is supposed to be, probably. I'm not seeing that. Alright, so we don't need that. That's the arm in motion. Not seeing that anywhere. Make sure I'm not missing it. I'm scanning, I'm not seeing anything, so turn that off. There's her hair. There's the tats. There's the fire on top. Alright, so I'm going to save that again because I'm a cautious guy. Alright. Another reason why I do this, because I'm thinking about it now. So we see where, see here where Vigilance's head, and I have to I comb that out. So it's, it's blending in. It's like the hair's coming out of her scalp or whatnot. If I was to draw that on there, like on the same layer as her body, then there would be like these white lines around this because the color wouldn't be able to fill in some of the, a lot of those cracks, a lot of those spaces that I have there, and then I would have to go back in over some time to color it. But this way, that colors her whole skull, and then the hair just goes on top of it with its own color. So there's a couple reasons why I do it that way, and that's one of them. All right, let's get to it. So we're going. So let's get to inking. All right, so all my lines are selected, and we're gonna go to black. And this is where I just fill it in. I guess I could. Let me see. I don't think I think I don't do a paint bucket because the paint color misses things. Yeah, see, it misses stuff. So I missed that area. That right there. You want to make sure you get everything. Nope, still missing some spots. Indeed. Oh, look at that. She's inked. So I'm going to bring up the hair. And we are going to lower its opacity. We'll be doing a new layer. Alright, we're done with that. Release. Now I need that one. And select, and we're going to do that on this layer. Check that off so I can see what I'm doing. Lower the opacity a lot. Go back over here to this one. I'm going to take that off. Boom, boom. We're in there. Ink Vigilance, what it up? Alright. I'll do one more folder. Do a folder and a folder so I can separate the inks from the sketch or the color lines that I just started. And one of those things I like to do is I like to draw in the skin color, which I failed to do this time. But that's okay. Not seeing anything else here. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. There goes the swords. First ink layer. Let's go. No, it's not. Oh, I see. I did the hair and then on the same layer, so. Easy fix. So as you can see, there's still some color left on this sword. I did that on the wrong layer, so it strikes again. So the layer that is on is my hair layer. So I'm gonna just go up here and select the hair layer, go back to this ink layer, and just finish it. Go Command D. See right here, there's a spot that's not filled in. Okay, we want to make sure all the spots are filled in. It's probably an easier way to do this, and I don't know what that is. I should just look it up, really. The hair on there. Trying to go back over this because this brush I use is kind of transparent, so it's like a coat of paint. I don't know how to make it untransparent, but I really like this brush. This is a brush that I really like to draw with. It's one that I keep using. You just gotta go over this a few times. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to try to look up how to do this. Orange is out of there. Tattoos, I'm gonna go on. Fire, I'm gonna go on. Oh no! It was her arm! It was her arm! Oh my god. Oh, it had a connection. There's anybody. Okay. Alright. Why didn't I see that before? Alright. I want to leave the tats as is. Because those are colored anyway. And I don't want to do for the fire yet. So we're going to say that's done. Ooh, almost had a connection there. Yeah. This is good. Alright. Alright, well we got this done. Next thing to do is to lay on the flats, work on the tats, figure out how to do the fire ever so flaming. But there you go. All done with that. Maybe I can work on this. Oh, get up tomorrow, girl. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap right now. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been fun. Thank you for the conversation. Please follow me on YouTube. A follow, a share, a like, and all that good stuff. Subscribe. Follow, so whatever platform you're watching this on, watch me on. Follow that. Need more followers. Need more subscribers. So we can grow. So I can reach more people. I'd be very appreciative if you help me do that. You guys have a good night.